Salutare, eu sunt Marius, iar astăzi ne vom juca Medal of Honor, Pacific Assault. Poate veți întreba de ce am ales acest joc. Băi, este foarte simplu. Deoarece îmi plac foarte mult shooterele și mai ales jocurile acestea mai vechi. Eu nu spun că jocurile noi sunt foarte nasoale, dar astea vechi chiar au fost crema. Hai să jucăm la hard. Să vedem cât de greu poate fi. Știți, jocul ăla este în 2004. Chiar mi se pare că arată foarte bine. Carcă destul de greu, nu mă așteptam. Chiar se încarcă foarte greu, frate. Ce naiba. Hai, coaie. Hai că poți. Haide. Ai. Așa. Am zis că e videoclipul. E un videoclip pe YouTube, da, acum câțiva ani. Abia se încărcau, frate. Ok. Hai să vedem. 1943. Ator. Wow. Ne bagă direct în măcel, cred. Frumos. Chiar arată mișto. Ok, și eu care sunt?
Hey, keep that up, there won't be no island left to walk on. That's just fine with me. Yeah, no way anybody's still alive on that joint. Wouldn't count on that if I was you. Any of you new guys feel like throwing up? Word of advice, do it now. 3 week wonders. That's what we called the new guys. That's all the training they got, and it wasn't enough. They usually didn't last very long. Don't matter how much training you got or how strong you are. When you strap up and step on a battlefield for the first time, it changes you forever.
Asta e trist. Este foarte trist.
Taro was just another strip of sand out in the middle of nowhere. But for many of us, it would be the last thing we ever saw. Tommy! I'll see you on the beach!
Ok, deci mă cheamă Tommy, cred. Sper. Mă întreb ce armă am. Frate, serios? Nici n-am ajuns pe plajă. Oh, ce armă am. Ar trebui să urmezi, frate.
Take cover under the pier! Grenade! I need
Mamă, sunt ca muștele pe căcat să-mi bag. Hai înapoi. Asta că ar putea și n-am de nimic. Ok, sunt japonezi. Vă mai zis baza aici. Am tras în el și n-a făcut nimic. Oh! S-a dus în morții lui. Mamă, frate. Du-te, dracu. Du-te, dracu. Aoleu, a murit. Ce pula mea? Tocmai a murit?
Maggot, puke, worm, and scumbag. Just a few of the names I was given by my beloved drill instructor in the summer of 1941. Before then, my biggest problem was delivering groceries and not breaking the eggs. Now every time I turn around, some crazy Jap's trying to gut me. I remember asking the recruitment officer, "What's the deal with you guys?" I swear to God, he looked right through me and he said, "Deal? We're Marines, son, and we deal in lead." Next thing I knew, I was on a train for San Diego, soldiering for the Corps, boot camp.
Asta e trist. Asta e foarte trist. Oh, frate, are flashback-uri, e pe moarte în pula mea. Ok. Dar mai devreme. San Diego, California, super. Ah, fantastic. Propaganda. Propaganda, Uncle Sam needs you. Zici că e balet sincron. Ce mers are ăla? Zici că se cacă pe el. Nu cred. Mamă, ăsta cred că e șeful meu.
Rise and shine, ladies! Beauty sleeps over! Front and center! Do you understand me? In the beginning was God. All else was darkness. So God created the heavens and the earth. He divided the earth between land and sea, and these he filled with many assorted creatures. The dark, slimy creatures of the oceans God called sailors, and he dressed them accordingly. The flighty creatures of the air he called airmen, and these he clothed in uniforms which were ruffled and foul. The lower creatures of the land God called soldiers, and he gave them trousers too short, covers too long, and pockets to warm their hands. And on the seventh day, as you know, God rested.
Ce poveste.
And on the eighth day, at 0500 hours, God looked down upon the earth and was not happy. God was not happy! So he thought about his labors, and in his infinite wisdom, God created a divine creature, and this he called a Marine. And these Marines, whom God created in his own image, were to be of the air, the land, and the sea. And these he gave practical, fighting uniforms, so that they could wage war against the forces of Satan and evil. And he gave them evening and dress uniforms, so they might score with the ladies on Saturday night and impress the hell out of everybody. And at the end of the eighth day, God looked down upon the earth and saw that it was good. But was God happy? No! Because in the course of his labors, he had forgotten one thing. He did not have a Marine uniform, but he thought about it and satisfied himself in knowing that, well, not everybody can be a Marine. This puts me one step above God, because I am a Marine. You remember that, and we'll get along just fine. Now you maggots have exactly 3 minutes until I expect you standing at attention outside. Fall out!
Ok, deci tipul foarte caterincă. Ce discurs!
Whew. He scares me, Frank. I think maybe he is God.
Well, Jimmy, just keep your head down and do what he says, and we won't have to find out. Willie, you coming?
Oh, yeah, Frank. Hey, Tommy, right? Tommy Conlon? My name's Willie Gaines. This here's Frank Minoso and Jimmy Sullivan. Where are you from, Tommy?
Oregon. You?
Guys, let's head out. We don't want to piss off God, do we?
Frate, cât... Că nu m-am putut scapa
Today
la
is the
știi?
day we separate the men from the girls. You little pukes will learn the basic necessities for survival, and then maybe, I said maybe, you will become a part of the
Că aceeași
United States
persoană?
Marine Corps.
Și mi se pare, nu știu.
Are you ready? Aye, Sergeant!
Da, cu aia stai liniștit. Suntem
Now,
pregătiți.
Baker Squad. You are to sit tight and wait for your babysitter to show up. I am not him. Able Squad, I want to see you ladies hightail it over to my obstacle course on the double. Move out! I want to see nothing but asses and elbows, ladies!
Ok, acum ce facem?
Let's make him proud, boys.
Ce?
Stick together.
You got it, Frank. Come
No,
on,
ce facem?
Jimmy. Tommy?
Plecăm, nu? Ok, hai. Hai, nu poți să o ieși. Gata. Ha, ha, ha. Hai, cartuși. Oul ăsta ține după mine. Ok, deci dacă asta e o întrecere, pierd grav. Mai e absolut nimeni. Sunt ultimul. Alte arme mai am? Ok. Controlele sunt la fel ca la celelalte. Ok, ce locul meu, clar.
When out in the field, you are going to come across many barriers that you will need to navigate over, under, and through. This course will teach you the Marines' way of doing just that. If you think you have a better way, you can leave now and go show your mother. You are government property, so you better do it my way, and you better like it.
Come
Ok.
on, boys. We can do this better than that group.
Aha.
Let's show them what we got.
Show me the money. Ho, ho.
Now get over there. Not bad, ladies. Now run through those tunnels.
Așa.
This here in front of you is the Marines' mud pit. Think of it as... Now get on your bellies and
Țin mă
crawl
simt
like
foarte
the
confortabil. Aolo, nu mă simt deloc confortabil.
I will lead you here.
Doar niște mitraliere de care se țin deasupra capului meu. Nu ne-a obișnuit. Absolut.
We don't have all day, sweetheart. Get up and over those ladders.
Hop, hop. Îmi plac mecanicile. Clar. Știi la jocuri precum Counter-Strike te uiți pe
Now you are going to learn how to use that rifle that you love so
scară
much.
și
Hit
nu-ți
those
dispare arma.
dummies
Adică
with the
unde
butt of your rifle.
dispare, doamne. Îți rămâne arma, adică cum reușești tu să urci pe scară cu arma aia în mână. Nici mă enervează treaba asta.
Get across the pit using the balance board. Double
Este ninja
time.
și mă antrenez. Poți să lovești pe ăștia? Nu, amen.
Sergeant! I'm
Adică
sorry.
aici revin la partea cu scara, are mai multă logică. Îți pui arma la spate sau ceva și urci pe
What are
scară.
you turd balls looking at? If the rest of you had half the strength of Private Minoso, I might actually have something to work with. Well, I can't believe you all made it through in one piece. Now let's see how you girls handle the business end of your weapon. Get your butts onto that transport and we'll finish on the firing range. Move it!
Man, what a hard ass. You said it.
Knock it off, you two. That was the
Asta o să
hard
fie
part.
șef, clar.
Move!
Vorbește mult.
You died and made him boss.
Asta ziceam și Nu pot să cred că durează atâta să se încarce. Gata, vorbăraie. Știi, mișto că te antrenează și te învață înainte să joci. Dar devine și plictisitor. Nu puteau să facă toată treaba asta într-un singur cutscene. Mă rog. Măcar o să tragem cu arma.
Welcome to my firing range. You will listen to every word I say. I have not lost a single scumbag on my firing line, and I will not lose one today. Do you ladies understand me? Now gather up some ammo, pick a spot on the range, and we'll get to work.
Take one box each, boys. One box each.
Că și unde stau? Frate, unde e asta? Unde e cușca? A, 3. Mersi cu aia.
Aim at the target in front of you. If you hit one, and I mean the bullseye, wait for it to be replaced with a new one. If you move, it will not be very accurate. So keep those boots planted. If you nail down, you will be more accurate. And getting down in the dirt is even better. So try all 3 positions. Ready on the right.
Okay.
Ready on the left.
Hopa.
Stand by, targets. Fire!
Stai, a mea care e, frate? Asta? Nu! Poșfară, da. Apânătoare de... Frate, stai că s-a mișcat ceva. Mai văzut cineva? Uite. Tras pe lângă. Sus, wow.
We have 2 scoped rifles available for use today. See how many hits you can get on the long-range targets.
Prea ușor. Mamă, până încarc asta mă omoară și apune de toste doar.
Tommy, Frank, check out Willie. That's right, ladies. I'm a crack shot. Just get me over to Germany, and me and this rifle will win that war all by our lonesome.
Talk is cheap, Private. But that's some pretty fair shooting. Let's see what you boots can do with the autos. You 4 head back to the ammo table, and Corporal Bates there will issue you each an M1928A1 Thompson submachine gun. Do not let those rifles hit the dirt, maggots.
Ok. Hai să vedem. Ar trebui să miște țipele dacă le nimeresc?
These weapons are fully automatic, but that does not mean that you should just spray and pray. Take your time to aim and fire the weapon in short bursts only.
Ok, hai să facem.
Looks like you've developed an affinity for automatic weapons, Private Conlon. Your new name is Private Tommy Gun. Do not let me down. Not bad, man, not bad. Set your rifles back up and let's move on to the heavier stuff. You 4 with the rifles! The MP here will continue to supervise your apparent lack of shooting prowess. Let's go, men.
Ok, și aură asta cu mine sau care faci? Avem o putere divină și mi-a luat arma de mână, nu cred. Care mai am cartuși. Uite-l că ai cum merge! Cred că aleargă.
Hold up, Private.
Ce face ăsta?
I'm gonna need to take those weapons from you.
Mânca mie. Nu e, bă. Mă rog.
First things first. Private Conlon, grab that demolition charge from the table.
Cine? Ha, eu.
We haven't got all day, Conlon. You'll see behind me that we have some beat-up jalopies. Today, we're gonna blast the living hell out of them. Private Conlon here is gonna get things started. Private, get your sorry tail down there and plant that charge on one of those cars. That thing is live, so watch yourself. Now get your butt back up here, Private!
Acum trebuie să facă pop? Da.
Good work, Private
Foarte
Conlon.
tare.
You may just yet make PFC. Let's move over to the grenade
Ce?
station.
Priviți-l cum evită să uite în ochii mei. Cam e. Ok.
All right, pick up a couple grenades. Don't worry, ladies. These are training grenades. You think I would trust you with a real grenade? No! Pull the pin and let them fly.
Ok.
See if you can hit some of those barrels out there.
Nu! E greșeală. Nu știu ce îmi imaginez că sunt găuri de cur. Mamă, ce era să te trezești cu o grenadă în cur. E chestia în anime. Ce tare ar fi. Sau n-ar fi tare, scuze. Hai, mă! N-am nimerit. Nu cred. Iar n-am nimerit. Bă, ce poate fi atât de fucking greu să arunci cu o fucking grenadă într-o fucking gaură? Tot ricoșează, frate. Yes, am reușit. Ești tu de aici.
Very well, pond scum. Some of you can do better, but it'll do.
O să-mi iei grenada, nu-i
You
așa?
don't need those anymore, Private.
Aha. Și a spus și mai câta cântare să-l ori filmat cu aia. Cam e.
Now here we have my personal favorite, the M1919 A430 caliber machine gun. I want two men. One is to act as a spotter and reloader. The other will fire the weapon. Okay,
Come on,
better
Tommy.
rip,
I'll
ladies.
spot for you.
Ok.
This ain't my cup of tea.
Să fac asta în fiecare.
All right, pond scum. Let's head to the
No,
morgue.
mai am una. Gata. Hai să mergem. Mă enervează tipii aia, frate.
You may notice we have a fine piece of craftsmanship on the mortar range. Well, you maggots are the first to get a crack at busting that Jerry cab into scrap. The first recruit who gets his mortar set up and hits that truck will win my never-ending incredulous surprise.
Ok. Wow, ce face treaba asta? Cred că sunt grade, probabil. Nu. Yes!
Well done, Private Conlon. Your heavy weapons proficiency has been duly noted.
Aha, ce le dau? Ce aș vrea să fie japonez? Ok. Ok, acum ce facem?
Now, except maybe for Minoso here, I most seriously doubt any of you will ever be in charge of anything but your own sorry-ass existence. However, There will be times when lives depend on one of you maggots making the right call in the field. I expect each of you to rise to such an occasion. Sullivan, there's a Marine bleeding to death in the open. You cannot reach him without support. Let me hear your call for suppressing fire. Suppressing fire! Minoso, you're one aggressive son of a bitch. I bet you'll be charging headlong into hell for the Corps. Let me hear you tell these pansies to move up with you.
Move up!
Chiar trebuia să scoți pușca și de ce aveți puști și eu n-am puști?
Yay!
Coaie!
You, on the other hand, strike me as someone who'll turn tail and piss himself at the sight of an advancing enemy. Am I right?
Săracu.
No, drill sergeant! Well, ain't that a shame? If the combat situation dictates, you may need to do just that. You are heavily outnumbered, Private, so you better tell your squad mates to fall back. Fall back!
Ok, deci avem comenzi, asta e foarte tare.
I don't care if you're stuck in face with Rita Hayworth herself. You hear a Marine call out, you best respond. Private Conlon, you are being fired upon. Your squad is out of position. You need to get your fire team back into formation. So let's hear you rally these boys.
Let's tighten it up, boys!
Ăștia chiar m-au ascultat. Frate, nu suntem în război încă. Ce pula mea. Ce-a fost aia, frate? Medic station.
All right, men. That's enough for today. Good work out there. But oh my God, Gaines! You've just been shot! Hit the deck! I said hit the deck! Now, there's two things to do if and when you are hit by an enemy in combat. Number one, apply pressure to the wound. Next, if you can, call for a corpsman. If you're lucky, one will be around somewhere nearby. Private Sullivan, I understand you have a medical background.
Yes, Sergeant!
Well,
Convenabil,
lucky
are și
us.
ochelari.
Make your way over there a bit and play doc for us. Conlon, you take Private Gaines over to doc to get him patched up, and then hightail it back over here ASAP.
Ok.
Careful where you squeeze me there, Tommy.
Nenorocite. Homosexual
Hey,
bre.
thanks for the ride, Tommy.
Ia. Chiar a făcut o injecție? Caie, nu mai înțeleg nimic.
Well done, Private Conlon, but you've just been shot as well. Hit the deck.
Nu cred.
Apply pressure to that wound, Private, or we will lose you. Now, call on that corpsman so we can get you patched up and back into action.
Ok, deci când că mor, mă rog, sunt rănit destul de rău, trebuie să apăs B și H ca să mă salveze medicul. Super.
All right, men. Good work today. I do believe that with a little more work, you may have a fighting chance. Let's get scrubbed up for mass. Move out!
Cam atât cu videoclipul ăsta, adică a fost doar parte de training. Urmează și următorul videoclip în care o să intrăm în acțiune cel mai probabil. Eu sunt Marius și vă mulțumesc pentru că m-ați urmărit. Nu uitați să dați like și share.